I just had breakfast. Hi, guys. This is your boy Kenny, just chilling in the yard. And I figured I'd make a quick one. I'm not so philosophical. As a matter of fact, let me take that back. I am philosophical. Everyone's philosophical. If you have some kind of art that you do, you definitely have some type of philosophy to you. Because art is simply your perspective to the inner and outer world being materialized in whatever medium of art that you've chosen. So, yes, I do have my philosophy towards life, and I think everyone does, even though you think you don't. Believe me, and in every philosophy, there's some kind of truth to it, because truth has no definite shape. That's why we all can express ourselves in however way we choose. So, blah. I just did that. Blah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, embracing your dark side is simply, people take that for face value. People take that the wrong way. Your dark side is simply your shadow. Duh. Dark side. Dark side. Your dark side is another aspect of you that's you, but not really you. Meaning, you two go out for a walk. He goes his own way. He has his own way of doing things. You are thinking two dimensional. Your dark side is definitely not two dimensional. Your dark side is multi-dimensional because it sees ways of doing things that you don't see. You always walk the straight path. But that other way that your dark side sees is another path that you are not open to. So you are going for a walk with your dark side. One minute your dark side is walking right next to you. The other side figures, hey, I think I'm gonna lean on this wall. I'm gonna crawl on the wall. But you are still walking on the straight path. And the next minute your dark side is like, you know what? I want to leap on this house. And you see your shadows has become very, very big, very huge. So your dark side is like, you know what? I want to leap from this house to that house. You have to pay close attention to what's going on when you're going for a walk with your dark side. Your dark side is your shadow. It's literally in your face. There's no, subtext behind that it's your shadow, it's your dark side. So it's like it's you, but it can change shapes. It can change shapes from what it looks like now, like you, to something else totally different, depending on what the position the sun is. So pay close attention, but that's still you. One minute it could look like a crocodile. One minute your shadow, you can even, there's people who do artwork just based on shadows. Like, research it, how the shadows can take on any form, but you can't take on that form. You can't, I mean, you can, in that's another subject. But that's you just catching up with your shadow. But that's another one. But society today is not um open to that at all. Society today is opposite of, that's another subject that has to do with you transforming and all that stuff. But okay, that's another subject. But let's just say how things are right now. Your shadow, so your shadow is something you have to pay really close attention to, because um, you want to know how to use that in everyday life. Because the way you think, let's just say your walk is your thinking, and your shadow, your dark side, is another form of thinking, but that's still you. So while you are walking a straight path, you're thinking how to tackle this problem is just this way. The way you're thinking, your shadow has other ways of tackling that problem, like leaning on walls and jumping from one side to another. That's counter thinking. But if you don't know how to tap into that, you will take a long time on that problem, not seeing other ways to do it. But meanwhile, it's because we've not really been taught how to harness that power. Dark side does not mean going into a dark room, pentagram on the room. Yeah, that's another one, but that's not really it. It's really your dark side. Your dark side is your shadow. What color is it? It's dark and it walks with you every time. Because we've just been told that, oh, shadow, yeah, everything has a shadow, everything has a dark side, everything has another aspect to it. So this is a very big subject. I just figured I'd drop my philosophy because there are people who have to know. There are people who have to start seeing their shadows differently. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.